Hey YouTube, Do-It-Yourself Junkie here, and in this video series I am covering basic knots that everybody should know. They can be used in your daily life, from stuff like tying up packages, securing loads to your vehicles. A lot of them that I find useful I learned through sailing. There are also the basic knots that scouts learn. The first two that I'll cover are the first two that my son learned in Scouts and had to master them for his Call of the Wild belt loop. And they also are useful for camping, rock climbing, boating in general, and survival craft. In this video, we're going to be covering the first knot that my son learned, which is the overhand knot. It is the simplest knot to learn, and it also forms the basic knot that you need to build other knots off of. It makes a great stopper knot and is kind of the first knot that you tie when fastening your shoelaces. The first portion of that knot is an overhand knot. To make your overhand knot, you want to take your working end and form a loop by passing it over your standing end. Now reach through your loop, grab the working end, pull it back through, and that forms the overhand knot. Here's a close-up view of the knot. So again, you take your working end and pass it over your standing end, forming a loop. Then you take that working end and pass it through the loop, forming your overhand knot. And as I said, this forms the basics for your shoelaces. Let's for a second imagine that these are your two laces. You cross your working end over your standing end, pass it through the loop, which is formed partially by your shoes, and there you have the first part of the knot that you tighten down. Then normally you form your two bunny ears and continue the knot, which is basically now creating kind of a easily untied square knot. There you have it. That's how you tie a basic overhand knot. Hopefully you found this video easy and informative. As I said, this is the first knot that you tie on your shoes. You just have to imagine that my hand is the shoe and this huge piece of rope is the shoelace. And this also, two of these will later be used to basically tie your square knot, plus a whole bunch of other knots. As I said, you can just put an overhand knot in there and then it acts as a stopper if your rope is running through something that you don't want it to slide all the way out of. There's lots of uses for it. Most people already know this knot, you just didn't realize what it was called. Hopefully you found this video easy to follow, informative, and you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.